I've been on this journey for about 5 years now, and I'll be honest with you guys, I've failed. That's really the best way to put it. I failed over and over and over again. And many times I wanted to quit. I mean, trading will get you to that point where, if you really want to quit, you can easily become very depressed and kind of down in the dumps. But with that being said, alongside trying to quit with trading or like getting to that point where I'm about to quit, I've also just wanted to quit life in general, man. Like, and not in the sense where like self-deletion or anything like that. That's a bit extreme. I'm talking about like I'm just gonna submit to life and just get a 9 to 5 and that's it. And just kind of like, go the conventional path, if you may, and just give up on the hopes and dreams of trying to make it for yourself and become an entrepreneur or whatever the case may be. But every time I get to that point, I don't know what it is, bro, but something just sparks in me, like a fire just gets ignited, and I cannot quit for some reason. I don't know how many of you guys watching this video probably feel the same way. I mean, trading will do that to you, right? And I think it's the fact that once you have that vision, you can never unsee it, So let's say if you've gone through life and you've never, seen what trading can do for you and the freedom it can create. I'm not talking about making millions of dollars, although that is great. I'm also talking about having time freedom, location freedom, and of course, financial freedom as well. So once you are exposed to that vision, I believe that, it's very hard to give that up. And I'm at that point, even though I failed so many times, I just cannot get myself to quit for whatever reason. I have no idea what it is. You guys let me know in the comments if you guys feel a similar way, or maybe, or you guys have the answer to that question. But nonetheless, the reason why you shouldn't quit is because you have that vision. You know what your life could be, and you know how fulfilling your life could be if you had the location freedom, the time freedom, the financial freedom. Now, a little bit of backstory about me. About 3 years ago, my mom was bedridden from a rare autoimmune disease. And ever since that has happened, my life has shifted in such a way where, I have to put in a lot more work and I have a lot more responsibility when it comes to my day-to-day activity because I have to, again, like feed my mom, I have to shower her, I have to, like quite literally wipe her ass, man. And I don't want to sound like crude or anything like that, but it's a cycle of life, right? But at the age of 28, having to do this for my 51-year-old mother, 52-year-old mother, it has kind of shifted my perspective about life in general. And while everyone around me is kind of just, now a lot of people, I see a lot of people getting married, they're advancing in their careers, whatever they're buying houses. I don't know, man. We're at that point in life, the late 20s, people are starting to kind of get their lives in check and kind of go off into their own directions. I see all my peers doing that, and sometimes I'll look at things and I'll be like, I'll feel a little bad about myself because I feel like I've been stagnated or, set back because of the situation that I'm in. But then I realize that everyone is just on their own path. And once you realize that everyone is on their own path and you're not concerned about what other people are doing, you become that much more locked in to what you have to do. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter what other people are doing because that has nothing to do with to contribute to your own pathway or your own life or getting things done in your path. Because at the end of the day, like you have to realize nobody is gonna do the work for you. Maybe your situation isn't as tragic, maybe or dire. I don't want to say tragic, maybe dire, or maybe it's worse. Who knows? Again, it's all about perspective, right? One thing that has really stuck with me is the fact that there's always someone in this world that is doing worse than you, and there's always someone in the world that is doing better than you. So we don't have to concern ourselves with what other people are doing. Just make sure you stay locked into your own journey. Now back to what I was talking about, not quitting trading. Again, once you have that vision and once you know that it's possible and you see other people doing it, so it's very well possible. With the introduction of social media, we have seen so many people get rich or make a feasible living or able to have that location, time, and financial freedom from trading. You've seen multiple people do it. And so if multiple people have done it, then why can't we do it? Why can't you do it? Why can't I do it? Of course, with all these in mind, the only thing that's holding us back is quite literally ourselves, right? We keep making these mistakes. I keep making these mistakes. I keep doing the same things over and over again. I'm not at that point where I'm tired of it, right? I have already reached that point. I'm done with making the same mistakes that I continuously make over and over and over again. now I'm locked in. This is this video, and I'm putting this video out there to kind of reaffirm to myself as well as motivates one of you guys. I don't know who's gonna watch this video and get motivated or inspired. I hope someone does. But I want to reaffirm this fact to myself. So then, as I put this out on the internet, I want to make sure that I'm making the strides, the correct strides, and I'm going in the right direction towards my goals. And that is to, of course, get funded, which I am already funded, but get a payout and then use that payout to stack another payout and then scale up my prop firm allocation and then get more payouts and again hit the 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K, 100K months, man. Like I don't want to stop. I want to hit those 100K months. I know that's a long way down, but at the end of the day, it's very possible. We see so many people doing it, and if so many people are doing it, that means you and I can also do the same thing. That's why it's so important for you to stay in your own lane, because I don't know about you guys, but me seeing all these things on social media where everyone is getting these payouts, that's what it kind of seems like. When you hop on your feed and you're just scrolling, all you see is all these people being successful and all these highlights. And I know inherently I do understand that social media is fake, but it does do something to you. So when you come to that realization, the best thing you can do is just to get off of the apps, right? Limit your time. And that's what I've been doing recently. I've just been limiting my time, spending less time on these apps. If I'm constantly always surrounding myself with positive information, the only thing that I can get out of my life is positive, right? But if you flip it and you're always thinking about negative things, guess what? You're just going to end up with negative events or negative things that are going to happen in your life because you're just surrounding yourself with all this negative energy. But nonetheless, if you guys are watching this video, do not quit. You guys know that there are people out there that are living your dream. You know what to do. I don't even have to tell you what to do. You just need to lock in, bro. You know, there's so many videos on strategy, on psychology, on this. You need to dive deep into yourself and figure out what it is that is stopping you or hindering your progress on your trading journey. Once you figure that out, it's game over. You figure that out, implement it, get serious about things. And I think biggest thing for me has been my outside life. So I'll do a lot of things right in terms of like, my routine or whatever when it comes to trading, but then my outside life will be shit. I'll surround myself with negative energy, negative people, this and that, people that are not aligned with not even remotely close to what I want to achieve in life. And when I surround myself with those people, I don't really notice it because again, it's like one of those subconscious shifts. But eventually, that energy is going to seep into your energy and it's going to bring you down. It's very important that you block out all the haters, block out all the noise, go ghost if you have to, go monk mode, whatever it is, man, lock in. We are going to make it happen, guys. This video is just something I want to put out there. Hopefully I can motivate somebody, but at the same time, I want to reaffirm it to myself that I am going to make it in trading. I'm not going to quit. And if you guys see in this video, you shouldn't quit either. We're all going to make it. Let's go.